Welcome to the Real Film Nerds
Harvest Horror Fest.
Greetings, everybody. You might be wondering, why is the talent opening this podcast? Well, guess what time of year it is? It is the Harvest Horror Fest annual number 7. All right, Lucky 7, Matt? Is that what we're calling it? 7 Fest? What did you say?
Did you say annual or did you say anal?
Annual.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear. You had something in your mouth there, Mike.
Yeah, sure. You couldn't hear it.
I thought we were calling it the Harvest Horror Fest, the seventh one. So the Lucky Fest.
Ah, yes, the Lucky Fest. So if you're lucky, you get to die.
If you're lucky, you get to die. Wow. Now so dark, Mike.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm unlucky because I keep living.
Well, I mean, I think that's your opinion.
Hey, you said it. I'm still here.
All right. Well, I guess with that, before I forget, this is episode 393. I think I got that right.
You did. You got that right. I think the bigger question is, Mike, why is it for episode number 393 of the Real Film Nerds podcast, we are talking about a horror movie instead of Lee? Maybe you should tell our listeners why you fucked up our whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'll give it a little short synopsis. There was a storm. A hurricane came through, screwed up some things. I think people know about that. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at. And I was only able to see one movie, which was the Speak No Evil. The Lee movie was more of a limited release in my area, and I was unable to make it to the theater.
Well, and Mike, it's not like the hurricane is wreaking absolute havoc on half of the East Coast at all.
No, it's not. So everything is fine and dandy, except for the places where it's not.
Oh, fuck, dude. You know what's even worse? You knew about the Verizon Wireless outage today, right?
I heard about it. Yes, I did hear about it.
Yeah, we're getting affected by that here in P-Town, but I'm wondering if all those rescuers and everything going on where the hurricanes and flooding and all that is going on, if they're fucked too, because that's awful if they're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're using Verizon, but if they are, then man, are they upset. Yeah, my understanding is it's just really cut off from communications is real rough right now in a lot of the North Carolina mountainous region. And there might be some Starlink satellites here and there that are doing some stuff, but I don't even think they can get them to the people, which is the problem.
That's an issue. Yeah. Well, because that's one of those things that Starlink is supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to hook up anywhere in the world, right? But if you don't have their hardware, you can't hook up to it.
Right. You need your antennas and all that stuff. So you need that antenna and some sort of modem, I'm sure. And I know during hurricane season last year or a couple years ago, Starlink gave a whole bunch of satellites to Florida, and they were grateful. But our geography is the Florida geography is a little different with the everything's flat.
That's true. And I don't know. I haven't been in North Carolina, so I know you've been there. Is it mountainous?
There are mountains, but I mean, it's not as. I don't feel like it's as mountainy as Arizona, but it's not the Rockies. So, I guess they call those mountains over there.
We call ours mountains. That's for damn sure. So,
yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, speak no evil. Do you want me to try and break this bad bitch down?
Yes, Matt. But before you do that, I don't want to forget about it. Make sure you do the giveaway, because otherwise we're going to forget about it because everything's off.
That is very true, Mike. That is very, very true. So do you want me to do the giveaway right now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, dude. Just let's tell the listeners. Let's just get it out of the way.
So, Mike, this is a little film that is coming out direct to digital. It is from Republic Pictures. It is called Casino in Ischia. So here we go. Here is the business. You need to think of a good question for our listeners while I'm reading the business, all right?
All right, dude, I'll do that.
Casino in Ischia is new today on digital. And the brand new action comedy starring Dominic Purcell, a fading action star, heads to Italy to revive his career with a bold new movie. But when the production spirals out of control, his comeback turns into a hilarious misadventure. You can buy Casino in Ischia on digital now. It is not rated, and it is from our friends over at Republic Pictures. Mike.
Yes, Matt.
What should our listeners do to be entered into our drawing to get a copy of Casino in Ischia?
I think they should tell us what part of Italy Ischia is.
You know what? I think that's a great one. That's a really good one, Mike.
Thank you, Matt.
Nailed it.
All right.
Yeah, dude, you were thinking. See, that's the thing. I gave you a bunch of time to think about it. So
You did.
Woo.
You gave me lots of time. And
lots
that's what I
and
need.
lots of time.
That's what I need these days.
Yeah, because I keep screwing up how to say Ischia.
That's right, Matt. Maybe you could say it one more time.
Ischia.
There you go.
Casino in Ischia. All right, so that means I now have to do the breakdown for Speak No Evil, which this will probably be a shit show too, but I'll give it a shot.
All right, dude. You can't screw it up as bad as me. Remember that.
Oh, no, I can. I've been there and done that and exceeded you, but it's only once a year during our Harvest Horror Fest, or this year, the Lucky Fest. But, Mike, here we go. Speak No Evil was directed by James Watkins, written by James Watkins, Christian Taftrup, and Mads Taftrup. It stars James McAvoy, Mackenzie Davis, Scoot McNairy, and Dan Hugh, along with Alex West Leffler. Those are the kids, by the way, if those are you wondering that have seen the trailer. Anyways, Speak No Evil is a family is invited to spend a whole weekend in a lonely home in the countryside. But as the weekend progresses, they realize that a dark side lies within the family who invited them. Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa. Wow, that was good, dude. That was good.
Yeah, did that work? I only fucked it up like 3 times, maybe 4.
Yeah, no, that was great, man. All right, so welcome everybody to the 7th annual Harvest Horror Fest. This is my time of year to shine, as Matt was saying, and this is our first movie, and I thought it was all right. It's a pretty good psychological movie. It's scary. I think what really bothered me the most about this movie, Matt, is being a parent now. The kid stuff bothers me a lot more.
I was going to say, I think you probably have a different perspective on this film than I do, because I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like anything super special. It didn't really creep me out. I don't have kids, but I can see how it can be terrifying to parents more than it can be for children. This is what I know you like to call a slow burn, and man, this motherfucker was a super slow burn.
It was slow. Like, I guess I kind of knew where things were going because of the way the trailer was shot. So you kind of already know going into this, Matt, what's roughly going to happen, which, you know, is good and bad, I guess. You kind of know, so it's a good advertisement, but at the same time, you kind of already know too much. And then, like, to get there, it took a while. Like, what was it, good 45 minutes before, like, kind of stuff started to get real weird, I guess? Like, I guess this movie is kind of like The Strangers, Matt, in a way that we watched, except starts really slow. But it's kind of a similar kind of concept of, like, kind of people coming into your life and messing shit up.
Yeah, but I think The Strangers was done a little bit better in certain aspects because you don't know who the strangers are. And Speak No Evil, you know who the enemy is. And it takes a while, and they spoiled it in the trailer. I mean, you know exactly who the villains are. They don't hide it because that's how they are selling the movie. But this is an hour and 50 minutes long, and it took forever, man. It really took forever. And I would say about an hour and 20 minutes of it is just build up and kind of the psychological thriller part. A lot of it is the vacationing and getting to know these two families. And then the last 30 minutes is where everything breaks loose and really turns into a horror movie.
Right, yeah. And Matt, with the 3 Bs that we always look for, the beast, blood, and breasts, we only got beast, I guess?
Kind of. I mean,
Not
there was
even
definitely no boobies.
There's a little bit of blood, I guess. Not really. Guess a
Very
little,
minimal.
Right? Yeah, minimal.
Very minimal. Yeah, and the villain is the one that's bleeding.
Right, correct. So, I don't know, man. As far as the 3 Bs go, this is not really checking the boxes. It's a fail. And I guess the biggest part for me that was like scary about this movie is more the kid stuff. That really bothered me.
Yeah, you're a papa now.
Yeah, more than I think most of the movie. Like, if I had seen this movie before having kids, I would have just been like, because it does really change you once you have kids, and it's hard to explain, but you look at things differently. Your perspective changes. Like, you think you get it, but it's not quite the same until you actually have one of those little tiny humans.
And thank God I never will. So, anyways, Mike, should people go see this in the theaters, or should they wait until it comes out on streaming, which will probably be sooner than later? It's still in the theaters. It's still doing pretty good, I believe. But it's probably ending its run pretty soon.
Yeah, it is still doing pretty good. James McAvoy was amazing in this. If you're a James McAvoy fan, go see it in the theaters. If not, you could skip it. It will be on the streaming services, I don't know, probably next week. Or it seems like movies are moving so fast from the theater into the streaming. I'm always like, oh man, that's already streaming?
They're just going to leave this in the theaters for a while since it is a horror movie and it is now October. But I anticipate it probably popping up on, was this A24? So that would mean it's it's a Blumhouse, right?
It was, yeah, I think it's a Blumhouse. I think
Blumhouse,
it was Blumhouse.
So that's what, Hulu?
No, I think that's Universal, which would be Peacock?
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because A24 has a contract with Amazon.
Yeah.
But I thought Blumhouse had a contract with Hulu/Fox/Disney. But I don't remember that for sure. Anyways, if it comes out, stream it. Don't watch it in the theaters, is my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, especially since theaters are getting more and more pricey. You gotta pick and choose your winners. Matt, did this scare you at all or not really? Was it just like, meh?
I mean, it's creepy as shit, befriending some people and then, basically doing lots of things that, I don't want to spoil it, Mike, but...
Oh, yeah.
But doing lots of things that are very questionable when you are no longer in the eyes of the public, I guess, because the two families in the film get to know each other on a vacation, and they're just like a normal, fine family, and then when the one family goes and visits the other family in the countryside and they're in their own backyard and there's no one around for miles, that's when shit starts getting creepy.
Yeah. All right, Matt, speaking of spoilers, I better ask you, what are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, Mike, I'm not drinking anything super fancy. Again, still trying to lose more and more weight. I've kind of flatlined, which sucks ass, but it is what it is. I am drinking a truly blueberry hard seltzer, and it contains 2% juice. And I have to say, it kind of tastes like blueberry, but not really. It just kind of tastes like bubbly water.
Yeah, I think I saw the can, and I saw some sort of berries, so I knew it was something that had berries in it. I am, because this is our 7th annual Harvest Horror Fest, drinking a pumpkin, Matt.
A pumpkin ale or just a pumpkin?
Well, it's just it's Aldi's pumpkin. It's just called pumpkin.
Crap. So you're going to drink nothing but Aldi pumpkin the whole time.
No,
Lame.
No, I already got something for next week, Matt. A different pumpkin.
Well, next week, though, we'll have to talk about that because it won't technically be Harvest Horror Fest if you do your job.
Yeah, if I do my job, we're going to be doing Lee for real this time.
You better, dude. That movie was fucking great.
Okay,
Spoilers.
all right. Whoa. Don't tell me how you feel about it.
And you know what, Mike? It has one of the bees in it, too.
Oh, nice, dude.
A lot of the bees.
So there you go. You're already predispositioned to like it because I think I know which bee.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're jiggly bees.
Well, there you go.
You can laugh into the mic. It's okay, Mike. That's what I do. I'm supposed to make you laugh. God damn it.
All right.
Okay. All right, Mike. Now to the most important question of the podcast for you and the least important question of the podcast for me. What is this week's just god-awful dad joke?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand, though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh, though. Dad jokes.
Oh, man. You're going to love it, Matt. It has to do with Harvest Horror Fest.
Does that have to do with tongues?
No.
Oh, okay.
I stepped on some cornflakes this morning. I guess I'm a serial killer.
Wow. Yeah, that's just lame. That was just really lame, but I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. I think that's awesome.
Extremely lame. And yes, you are a father, so you're allowed to do it. My standards of comedy are much higher than that. When you breed, your standards go so much lower.
Ouch. I think it's just you want to still be a kid.
You got to do it for the children, man. Am I the one that wants to be a kid or you still wants to be a kid?
I still want to be a kid.
Oh,
I never want to grow up, man. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Dude, I got fucking laps around you on that shit when it comes to being a kid.
All right. Well, all right. We're just going to let that sit.
Let's just leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone. All right, Mike. So now, I'm sure this is probably a pretty easy one. Maybe not. It depends which way you go. Mike, how does Speak No Evil relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
All right, dude. No, it was a little bit harder because I'm not going to use James McAvoy. So...
Well, that's what I was saying, because if you're going to use James McAvoy, which technically is grandfathered in as Professor Xavier from the X-Men films, kind of, but you're not going that way. Okay, all right. So, Mike, then what is it? I would love to know.
So I had to dig a little deeper, and in the makeup department, Emmy Beach worked on the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Surprised Mackenzie Davis doesn't have like a bit part in one of the MCUs.
No, not yet. I mean, you know, there's a million MCU movies, and they're just going to keep coming. So
they are. They will never end. They will never end. Wow, interesting. I'm just looking up McNairy's. I don't know how the fuck you say his name. I'm saying fuck a lot this podcast. I apologize, parents.
Yeah, you are.
His next film that's coming on 2024 is called Night Bitch.
Night Bitch?
Yeah.
All right.
And his role is just husband.
Okay.
That sounds like he's not in that role very long.
No.
He doesn't even get a character name.
Nope.
So, all right, Mike, I guess since you're leading the show, but kind of not leading the show, we are now in the spoiler section for Speak No Evil. Ready, go.
Okay. Well, I don't know if there's much to spoil or not spoil, Matt, because there's a lot already given away in the trailers. So I think I'm just going to talk about any kind of trivia. And I guess this movie is based off a Danish movie of the same name from 2 years ago, from 2022.
I did hear about that, yes. And someone was asking me how it compared to the original. I said, I don't know, because I never saw the original.
Yeah, I have not seen the original either. So I don't know.
That explains the writers, because they're the ones that wrote the original, and then James Watkins probably adapted it as the writer / director. Now it makes more sense.
All right, there we go. Great. I don't know if this is like a situation like Matt. Do you remember the movie called "Let the Right One In"? Or I think that's what it's called. I think it's "Let the Right One In."
Sounds like a porno.
Yeah, it is called "Let the Right One In." There's an American one, and there's like the original one. The original one was awesome. It's like some sort of Scandinavian Norway or something one. Anyway, if it's like that, we might like the Danish one better, but we haven't seen it. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling, I guess.
Dude, you're doing fine. So, speak no evil. Let's touch a little bit on spoilers, maybe. The one that they show in the trailer with the kid with his tongue cut out, like that spoils the whole fucking thing. And it's in the trailer.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. They really shouldn't have done that.
No, it ruined it.
That ruined a lot of the movie.
It did. It did. If they would have left that one scene out of him opening his mouth and seeing that his tongue was cut out, and not just from his disease that they try and cover it for, yeah, that ruins the whole fucking thing, because that made it even creepier, because here they are maiming this child, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, and then the backstory of that gets even weirder.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have to talk about that. So, yeah. Matt, do you think our main character, James McAvoy character, was actually a doctor, or was he just faking it?
Fuck no. He was faking it. He was not a doctor. They were just trying to use it as an excuse on, where they got all the money. Because if it was really a doctor, he wouldn't have sat there and made the our main characters transfer all their money into their account before killing them.
Yeah. There was a scene that was even like the Strangers, Matt, where it was like, "Why'd you do this?" Not
right.
He says, "'Cause you let us."
Right. Yeah, it's very much out of the Strangers. Yeah. Yep. Very, very much. Definitely inspired by the Strangers. But yeah, the best part of this film is James McAvoy. I like Mackenzie Davis as an actress. She's usually pretty good. Not a huge fan of her in this film. Or maybe it was her character. So her character was kind of a fucking ass. I was not a fan of her in this movie.
Her character, I mean, I think she did fine for her character. I think she was just the character, and the character wasn't that great. Wasn't that interesting. The character
was just bad. Yeah, it was just a bad character. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, I think her name was Sarah, Patty's, wife or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she was actually, a victim too? Because he kind of said, she kind of indicated it at one point. I don't even know.
They were trying to play that off, or at least she was towards the end. She was trying to play it off as like, oh, I'm a victim too. Don't kill me. Don't hurt me, kind of thing. No, I think that if she was a victim, she fell madly in love with James McAvoy's character. Because it takes a lot to do that to someone else's child, let alone a child and just in general. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. No, okay. I just thought it was weird that they threw that in at kind of the last second. I was like, what? This is too much. You didn't need that. They didn't need that in the movie. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't think this movie warrants being almost 2 hours long. I think a solid hour and a half, it would have been stronger. Cut back on maybe not so much the vacation stuff, but cut back on some of the shit at the cabin, cottage, whatever farm, village thing. Cut back on some of that and tighten it up. And I think it would be a lot stronger.
Yeah. They probably didn't need any scenes. I don't know, the end seemed a little drawn out as well, but I guess it was exciting. So I don't know. It could have been tightened up. for sure.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a great film, but for a thriller / horror flick in September, it was okay. I'll just come out with it, Mike, because I know you're running the show and I'm taking over now. I give it 3 out of 5 reels.
Oh, okay. So I would give this one 2.5 reels out of 5.
So yeah, I thought it was just okay. You thought it was basically just okay. James McAvoy is the reason why it's so decent and people are flocking to the theaters to go see it, because he is one of the best actors of our current generation of actors, in my opinion. He's fantastic and he keeps getting better.
He is such a good actor. He's such a good actor.
His best ever to me was Split. That shit
Dude,
was wild.
Split, man. He should have gotten nominated,
Yeah,
man.
dude, he should have won an Academy Award for that. He
got
should have won
robbed.
it. Not nominated, won that shit. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, Mike. So next week, we're going to go watch Lee, even though I already watched it. You promise you're going to go see it?
Yeah, I'm going to go see it, man.
You promise?
Yeah, I'm going to go see it.
All right. Lee, about now infamous World War II photographer Lee Miller, because she was not very famous until actually she passed away, which is interesting. That happens a lot with artists and people that are really good at their craft. But yeah, we will chat about that hopefully next week. So we'll skip a week for Harvest Horror Fest and we'll be back with another horror movie after that, at which Mike has to figure out. Maybe it'll be Longlegs. Maybe it'll be, what is it? Abigail?
Abigail?
Abigail. Why did I say Abigail? That's from that one fucking movie. I'm saying fuck a lot. I need to cut that out.
Yeah,
Abigail.
Yeah, dude. You went full rated R, dude. You're like Harvest Horror Fest. I'm fucking dropping the fuck bombs.
Fuckity fuck. Yep, there you go. It's just out. So, all right, Mike. Well, is there anything else you want to add before I end this bitch?
No. That I think that's it, dude. Go ahead, take us out of the 7th annual Harvest Horror Fest, episode number 1. Overall episode 393.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us for another riveting episode of the Real Film Nerds podcast, episode number 393, the Harvest Horror Fest year 7, the start with a movie called Speak No Evil. We will be back next week with not a Harvest Horror Fest film called Lee. Don't forget to enter our contest. I don't remember what you got to do, but listen back. It's in there somewhere. Something about entering movie, blah, 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 whatever. So follow us on the Snapcocks, the Tweeters or the X's or XXX or whatever it is, Facebooks, join our Facebook groups, Meta, I don't know, whatever Mike says here. I'm usually asleep by now. So thanks for listening, everyone, and have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.
Hi everyone, this is Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. Episode 83. Speak No Evil. Hi Matt, how you doing?
So, Mom, what do you call your Halloween Horror Fest thingy?
I don't know, but I think this was already Halloween horror.
Well, that's what it is. This is part of the Harvest Horror Fest.
Oh,
Speak
it
No
is.
Evil. That's why we did it, because the movie came out a month ago.
I didn't know that.
It did.
Oh well, anyway, okay.
So for Mike and I, this is Mike's first Harvest Horror Fest of 2024, aka the 7th annual Harvest Horror Fest. So what do you call it, Mom? The Pumpkin Cookie Fest?
Pumpkin Spice Cookie Fest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. No.
There we go.
No.
Yes,
No PSL. The PSL, no.
I love it. What?
Well, then you can record all these podcasts with Mike and I will hang up.
Oh, no. Okay, what else would I call it?
I don't know. Be creative. You're an artist.
I said pumpkin spice.
That's not creative. Everybody calls everything pumpkin spice. You got pumpkin spice toothpaste, pumpkin spice
Yeah.
beer, pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice donuts, pumpkin spice coffees, pumpkin spice everything.
Oh, I love them all. I love them all. Well, I don't know what else I can say. I don't know what other cookie would be Halloween-y-ish.
The
I don't
Pumpkin
know.
Cookie Horror Fest.
There. Okay, pumpkin cookie horror fest. Okay, that sounds good. I bought a pumpkin.
Are
Anyway,
you going to make cookies out of it?
I'm going to try. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try it. Okay. Anyway,
So, okay,
Yeah.
are you going to talk about your movie now? Speak No Evil, or are we going to
Yeah.
keep bickering?
yes, I'm going to speak about the movie now.
Which is Speaking No Evil.
Right, speaking no evil.
So
And
you're not
I'm-
supposed to speak evil on the podcast.
No, I won't. I don't think I will. Well, anyhow, it starts out, and when you hear the title, you know that there's going to be something creepy come along. You're not sure when, but I found the first part of the movie rather slow moving in a way, because you think, oh, these people are just so nice and they're so friendly. And that's what the couple with little girl think. And, oh, they're just so nice and we're going to go and, visit them and etc. And you think, well, this is kind of weird for a scary movie. And then after a while, James, who plays the can I say evil dad?
You say whatever you want. It's your podcast, and I'm pretty sure you already said it.
Okay, well, anyhow, the dude that plays the evil dad is really good, because he starts out and he is just so friendly and so nice. And what can I do for you? And then all of a sudden, very slowly, he starts showing his true colors. But it really takes quite a while to, in my view, I don't know about your view, but my view, for him to build up to being somewhat evil before he gets really horribly evil. But it was good. The children were good. There were two kids. The evil dad has a son, and then the couple has a little girl. And it's very interesting how they come around, and you see, you finally find out what's evil about this stuff, And I don't know, the cinematography to me, it was okay. It wasn't earth-shaking. It was pretty. It was I think it was in France, or was it in Italy? I'm not sure. One of those countries. Anyway, it was pretty, but it wasn't anything fantastic. But, and then all of a sudden, the evilness comes out. But in my view, it was evil, but it wasn't horrendously evil. And maybe I'm just weird that way. Yes, it was scary. I think you'll be scared, but most people who are pros at watching evil movies will say, well, I don't know, it wasn't all that evil, kind of thing.
So I think you're getting evil and horror mixed up.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
how is
anyway,
this
horrible?
not evil? The parents are literally murdering other people's parents, cutting the tongues out of their children and calling them their own. How is that not evil?
I guess you're right. That's evil.
How
But
is that
it's
not horror?
Well,
That's pretty good horror to me. Now, yes, it is
Okay,
not a
yeah.
hack and slash murdering
that's it.
style film.
No, it's not a hack and slash. It's sort of a little bit hack and slash, but not really.
It is not at all. It is a psychological thriller. So I think you're getting it all mixed up.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Thank you for telling me that, because, yeah, I was expecting a heck of a lot of, slashing and mashing and bleeding and all that stuff. And there wasn't a lot. But
I
psychologically,
don't know why you were expecting that. That's not what it was in the trailers. That's not what they were advertising. It's not called Saw.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so I'm an old lady, and that was my view. Okay.
Well, I want to know how sick and twisted you are in your head that's what you want to see.
You know I'm sick and twisted. Why would you even question? Okay.
I mean, and you do know it is the 50th anniversary of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
No, I didn't know that. Really? 50 years? Oh my gosh. Well, I've watched a lot of hack and slash. 50 years of it? Holy cow. Yeah.
Well, is that just what you're looking for? I mean, because, Mom, there's, a lot more to horror movies. I mean, I think some of the best horror movies are not hack and slash.
Yeah.
The Shining is not hack and slash.
No, that's true.
That's a psychological thriller.
Yeah, this is okay. You're right. You've changed my thoughts on this. This was a psychological thriller. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
How did I change your thoughts when I explained what the movie is and you just?
Well, I just say I expected more, violence. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah,
I think the real question here is, Mom, who hurt you?
What? I don't know.
Well, you like hack and slash films, you like dark, you like evil, and you're the sweetest old lady.
Okay.
So who hurt you?
I don't know of anybody that hurt me real well. No. I just, I don't know why I like some of those, but I do. And then there's some I don't like. And some things, like you say, that are psychological thrillers scare me worse than when there's a lot of hack and slash. That's
but
true.
You just said you wanted more blood, guts, and gore and murdering. I'm so confused.
I didn't say I wanted it. I expected there to be more, but there really wasn't a whole lot, right?
I just don't understand. I'm very confused.
Well, good. I'll leave you confused. Whatever. I'll go eat my cookies.
So, did you like the movie or not?
I liked it. I thought it was good, but I don't know. I think I'd probably wait till it comes out on some streaming service. I don't know if I'd spend money to go to the theater and watch it. I don't think I would, really.
Okay, so then how many reels? That's what I do. How many pumpkin spice latte cookie shenanigans do you give Speak No Evil?
I give it 3.5.
So you didn't like it nearly as much as Mike and I, but yet you gave it the highest score. Your rating system is screwed up.
That's not the highest score. If it was a highest score,
Mike gave it a 2.5.
Really? Oh.
And I gave it a 3, and you gave it a 3.5.
Well,
but you didn't like it.
It was okay. I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. It just wasn't earth-shaking. You know what I mean? And that was okay. So I give it more than you did. I didn't ask you. We did not collaborate on our cookies. So that's what I gave it. Okay.
Well, Mom, but the thing is like, it doesn't have to be earth-shattering to be an okay movie or a good movie. Hence the reason why I gave it a 3. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was incredible. I think it's worth a watch. It's not worth going to the theaters. Again, this is all the things I said in my podcast that people are now hearing twice. So go ahead and turn this off then.
Oh, well, okay.
But but I don't know why I have to explain to you how your rating system works.
Well, I'll have to fix my rating system then, but I thought it was all right. I just didn't think it was real great. So that's my view, okay? I mean, it kept your interest, but yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
But that's your view and you're sticking to it.
That's what I'm sticking to. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about next week since Mike dropped the ball?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Is he going to go see that movie Lee, or is he not? Or what
he
are we?
He is.
Okay, so then we will do the movie Lee. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've already seen it with me in the theaters, and you loved it. You thought it was the best movie ever made.
Hey, don't tell everybody, but yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, well, not the best movie ever made, though, but you enjoyed it, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correctamundo.
All righty. Well, Ma, anything else you would like to add to your fantabulous podcast, the first of your pumpkin spice latte horror film festival cookie nutmeg shenanigans? I don't know what the fuck we're calling it.
No, I don't either. Okay. No, that's all. I think the kids were very good. Their acting was very good. The acting was fine. But it was just average in my view. But I guess I should have given it a 3. But I'm not changing my mind because I'm not going to change my mind. So there. All righty.
Okay. So now can I finish?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Bah humbug.
It's
No?
not Christmas. It's not Christmas.
It's not Christmas? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Well, thank you for listening to Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. Pumpkin spice latte horror shenanigans, whatever the hell she's going to call it, or whatever we're going to call it, or I don't know. I don't care. Don't forget to enter our contest for our giveaway. If you want to hear about how to do that, rewind about 45 minutes and it's in there. Other than that, thanks for listening. Next week, we're chatting about the film Lee, starring Kate Winslet and Andy Samberg. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.